My name is Sam Rickenbach, and I'm a graduate of the Electrical Engineering Technology program at SUNY Broome. So I graduated high school in 2016 from Vestal High School, and I enlisted in the United States Navy Reserves. And I was gone. I was active for about 9 months between my training in Great Lakes and then down in Pensacola, Florida. I came back and I started working some IT work at a local control systems company in Endicott. I was able to kind of cross-train into the actual functional side of the house. It was a great experience. I got to go out and travel places, and I was in the field getting to meet new people and all that good stuff. With that being said, I started getting interested in control systems. And then from there, I knew that if I wanted to make this my career and if I wanted to keep progressing in my life, I really needed to go back to school and learn more and kind of get that baseline foundation that is definitely really critical in that field. And I enrolled in school and I did both. The kind of person that would be interested in a program like this would definitely be that kid that grew up liking to be able to tear things apart and put them back together. And you get to play with the circuits, you get to plug wires into breadboards and play with different components and even some programming sprinkled in there. If that kind of stuff really gets your interest, then this is definitely the program for that person. The overall culture of the program is not what you would necessarily think of when you think of college. It isn't like you're sitting at the top of a stadium-style classroom and listening to a professor. So you're actually in a class, you're with maybe between 5 and all the way up to maybe 20 kids in a class or something like that. The culture is inclusive. You really get to have those good one-on-one connections with your instructor. You're able to form those relationships that you really wouldn't be able to elsewhere. You get to have that connection, and then that professor learns how to talk to you. They learn how to teach to you, and then you really just start to digest that knowledge and it sticks with you. The key program features that kind of enhanced myself would be definitely that foundation baseline knowledge that you get really of all things electrical engineering technology, specifically the hands-on portion of things. You can learn about an AC circuit all day and three-phase power and all that kind of good stuff, and a lot of it really is conceptual. You know, it's a lot of stuff that you really can't see or touch necessarily. You do get something out of this that is much more hands-on than you would get elsewhere. There's a whole another level of depth of knowledge that you can get by actually having that hands-on portion. And being able to be in here and mess with the hardware, mess with the actual technology, it just helps you ingrain into your head a ton more. It makes you a much more valuable person out in the real field. It helps you in every way that you possibly could in your professional career. There are a ton of field experience opportunities for students in this program. The professors here have done a fantastic job of being able to network with the local and not so local employers in our field. A lot of folks were able to get internships in the summer between their first and their second year, and then once their second year rolls around and they get their degree, there's been a really high percentage of folks that were able to continue on to that permanent position. They absolutely set me up to find my passion career. And I say that because now I just keep continuing on the path that I'm on. As I said, I graduated from the program and I went immediately into working as a test technician. And I loved the work that I was doing, but I knew that I wanted more. I wanted to keep seeing things, specifically on the design side. I got to do a little bit of that here, and that's when I knew that this is really interesting stuff. This is what I want to do, and SUNY Broome kind of helped me figure out what I like. And from there on out, after I graduated from here, I transferred to a 4-year institution. I'm almost done with that degree, but I have the opportunity to be an electrical engineer at Lockheed Martin, and there's nothing that I would rather do. My name is Sam Rickenbach, and I found my passion at SUNY Broome.